Hello, this is an introductional video and we're just going to be looking at the floppy disk system. So this is where you've made some macros, you either want to pass the macros to your friend, you've got an update orb coming for the HUD and you're worried about losing them and you want to make sure that you've got them safe, or you just want to make sure that you can save them because you want to make sure that if something goes wrong later on, you can just pull them back in and you don't have to worry about losing them. So I've made a series of 3 quick macros. The first one says hello world, the second one does a clothesline, and the third one does a super kick. They're very simple macros. I haven't got multiple things stacked up in them, just one move per button. And I want to save these because I'm worried that I'm going to lose them. So you purchase a floppy disk system, but you can get them here. The link will be in the description, and all you need to do is basically wear the HUD, and that will put the preset disk here. Now by default it has the name floppy disk 2.0 prime. You can rename this, and we advise that you do because you're going to need to know the name. So we're going to call this floppy disk my moves, all one word. I'm going to copy that because I'm going to need that name in a minute. So I'm going to add the disk to here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the disk, and it'll come up with a load of modes. One is format, which means I can erase all the stuff that's on there, and I can also set the mode to read only or to be able to copy. So if I'm worried about me accidentally saving over this disk, I can select the mode read only, and then every time I wear this disk it will only let me import moves, it'll never let me override the moves that are already on there. Or if I want to totally clear it, I can press format and then it will wipe the disk clean, but obviously there's nothing on this disk at the moment. So how do we save our macros? The first thing you do is click on the pencil for editing your macros, the one that brings it all up, and then what I do is I'll press the save button, and down will come a thing, and it says it requires a floppy disk HUD to be worn. Now what it's asking for is the name of that floppy disk. So what you do is you type the name of the disk in and press submit. It will then find it. It says here floppy disk names contains 22 files and 130 bytes. I then can take this off. So it's saved them moves to that disk. Now let's wipe these. So let's clear them. So now I have no macros whatsoever. They've all gone. And I'm going to find the floppy disk, my moves, and I'm going to wear them. I'm going to add it back on again. So now I've added it back on. And what I do is I press the pencil and it says load. It's now loaded from that disk the 3 animations that I had originally. And they were hello world, the clothesline, and the super kick. And that's how you can save and load your moves. I can also transfer that disk to a friend, so if I want to make him some macros, I can do the macros and then I can pass them over to my partner. If he's got a particular hard set of moves, I can write them for him. And you can also use it for training purposes if you're creating a series of pre-wrestling moves, like for wrestlers who do speedy techniques or wrestlers who do powerhouse techniques. You can pass that to them. Hopefully that's been useful to you. It's always a good idea to buy one of these discs and back up your moves just in case during an update, because normally with the update orb it won't remove your macros, but if it's a very big update there is a chance it will. So we always advise that you back your moves up just so you've got them on file in case you ever need them and it does go down and you do have to hard reset your HUD for whatever reason. At least you've got a copy then, and it's very, very cheap. So hopefully that's been useful, and I will see you in another video.